Hello, I'm Gail Cherry, Career Coordinator for Charlevoix Schools, and I'd like to give you an overview of our career pathways. At Charlevoix High School, we're committed to solid core classes and everyone takes them. In addition, career pathways are another tool for your student to make sure they have the opportunities to check a wide variety of potential courses that will enhance their education and provide a match for their interests and their aptitudes. Students all along have always been encouraged by their parents and by their teachers and counselors to check out different options. And we want to make sure that your student does not miss out on some wonderful opportunities here. There are phenomenal programs, and we hope that you check them all out. We know your students have taken the tours and have some input into what they're interested in, so we want to encourage you to be part of that process. And I'd like you to see this in our delightful colors here that you'll see a little bit closer and in person, but each pathway out of 6 has some progressive classes for students to take. They're not locked into them, but they are progressive. They can mix and match them as their interests grow and change, but you'll be exposed to them by the teachers for each of the progressions, and we look forward to having your student here.
Hi there, Mrs. Erskine here. I can't believe that I'm talking to all of you about our kids coming to the high school next year, but nonetheless they are. When your students sign up for their sophomore level classes, they will be enrolled in Business Applied Technology, otherwise known as BAT. And in BAT, we do all of those life skills such as income taxes, checking accounts. We also talk about things, we learn about things like communication skills, how to respond to complaints, how to initiate a complaint that will get results. And of course, the software skills are always there. We use Microsoft Office 2007, which incorporates Word, Excel, PowerPoint, and Access. Your students have the option junior year to take management support with me, which is a business class dealing with owning your own business, making business decisions, doing advertising, and of course other softwares thrown in like Photoshop, web design using Dreamweaver. Management support 2, which would be a senior level class, advances their skills on just those things. And in addition to that, we toss in a fun competition between 7 other schools doing the stock market to see who the winning school is and the best investors for their future.
Hi, I'm Mrs. Swanson. I also teach BAT with Mrs. Erskine for the 10th graders. One of the other options you may have when you're junior and senior after your 10th grade BAT class is to join Accounting 1 as a junior and Accounting 2 as a senior, and those classes will involve doing all the accounting transactions for a business and taking care of the financial end for both the service business and a merchandise.
Blue, PE teacher. With 9th grade, your required course, which is physical education and health. And then you move on to your electives. You can have the choice between life sports, or life sports is where you just do all activities that you can really do later on in life, and body kinetics is a training class for your sports. Things that come off of it are also sports medicine. So the opportunity is, being physically fit is the #1 thing that I'm trying to get across to kids, because America is very unhealthy at this moment, and the opportunities are obviously being a physical education instructor, being a trainer, opening up fitness shops, many opportunities, and obviously sports medicine.
Good evening, parents. My name is Joe Woods, and I teach the Drafting and Design program here at Charlevoix High School. The program has 4 levels in the design side of the program, starting off with technical graphics, which is geared towards the 9th grader, architectural graphics for the 10th grader, computer-aided drafting, or CAD, for the 11th grader, and advanced computer-aided drafting for the 12th grader. The first level class, technical graphics, is a board-based program in which basic drafting principles are learned. The architectural graphics class for the 10th graders is applying what has been learned in the 9th grade to the area of architectural work design. The computer-aided drafting class, or CAD class, uses Autodesk program called AutoCAD as our 2D modeling software. The fourth year class using our Autodesk Inventor program, which we see here, is using the Inventor program also from Autodesk. One feature that we use here is that whatever we develop in the Autodesk Inventor program, we can take into our Feature CAM program, which develops our CAM package, which allows us to do is generate code to be able to run our CNC machines. One of the projects that my seniors do is a very basic steam engine, as you see here. This is a working model that the students built last year, and this was completely done here in our shop. The design portion of my program involves the use of CNC equipment, basic machine tool, plus robotics and other machining type of operations. In the case here, I'm standing in front of a CNC machining center that we used, in this case, to produce various parts as used on the steam engine. Several classes use this equipment, including the applications portion of the program, including fundamentals of design applications, and the applied design projects, along with the advanced CAD program, which we saw previously built the steam engine. Here's another example of what is developed in the design application classes. In this case, this is an electric vehicle that was totally developed by the students, not only by design, but the construction. The frame and all components are built by the students with several purchased products. This features bracket pinion steering and a controlled electric motor. This electric vehicle was competed at the Sand Lake Area Career Center last year and took first place in the endurance. Here's an example of one of the robots that we have on this work cell that we have in our room. This is an IBM robot, and it is mounted up with a palletized conveyor system that the students work with to develop their robotics programs, plus the PLC control that controls all the robots in this cell. If your student is interested in these types of areas or anything related to it, I hope that I see your student in my classes next year.